Get ready for a real-life tech thriller. Telegram's mastermind, Pavel Durov, just got caught in a high-stakes airport drama that could change the future of online privacy forever. And that's not all. We'll dive into how this shocking event could impact Hamster Kombat and other major projects. You won't believe the twists and turns in this unfolding story. Pavel Durov, the mastermind behind Telegram, has just found himself in a real-life spy thriller situation at a Parisian airport. Imagine this. A private jet glides into Bourget Airport near Paris, its door opens, and out steps Durov, the enigmatic billionaire behind one of the world's most popular messaging apps. But instead of the expected red carpet, he's met by a swarm of police officers. That's right. The 39-year-old Franco-Russian tech mogul has reportedly been apprehended by French authorities, sparking shockwaves across Silicon Valley and beyond. But why, you ask? Buckle up, because this story has more twists and turns than a pretzel factory conveyor belt. According to buzzing reports from French media, Durov had a search warrant hanging over him like a digital sword of Damocles. The French government has been eyeing Telegram with growing suspicion, accusing the platform of becoming a breeding ground for all sorts of illicit activities. Think drug deals, fraud, and even darker, more disturbing activities that would make anyone's skin crawl. Here's where the plot thickens. Durov has been playing a global game of cat and mouse, bouncing between the Emirates, former Soviet states, and South America. Basically, anywhere but Europe, where he's become something of a persona non grata. His avoidance of the continent, where Telegram is under intense scrutiny, seemed like a calculated move. So why, then, did he risk setting foot in France? Was it a trap? A miscalculation? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? The arrest, timing and tactics. The timing of this incident is nothing short of dramatic. Durov's swanky private jet touched down around 8 p.m. on a seemingly typical Saturday evening. He was probably thinking he'd be enjoying a leisurely Parisian night. Instead, he was greeted by France's elite police unit, the GIGN. Talk about a party crasher. Telegram's whole ethos has been about privacy and freedom from government snooping, but French investigators argue that this hands-off approach has turned the app into an unwitting accomplice to some seriously nasty crimes. And they're not talking about your run-of-the-mill misdemeanors. We're diving into the deep end of the criminal pool here. Think terrorism, drug trafficking, fraud, and money laundering. Durov's been linked to a veritable greatest hits album of white-collar crime, with some dark and dangerous tracks thrown in for good measure. Durov wasn't traveling alone, either. He was accompanied by his bodyguard, though that didn't seem to help much, and a mysterious woman. You can bet the rumor mill is going to be working overtime on that one. But here's the kicker. Durov is reportedly facing a laundry list of potential charges that could have far-reaching consequences, not just for him, but for the entire tech world. What this means for Telegram and the tech industry. So, what does this mean for Telegram's future? Could Durov's arrest trigger a crackdown on one of the most beloved messaging apps out there? And how will his loyal user base react? One thing's for sure, this story is far from over. Durov is set to face an investigative judge, and the charges could drop any minute. The repercussions of this could reshape the landscape of online privacy and communication as we know it. The lines between privacy, security, and law enforcement are about to get blurrier than ever. Impact on Hamster Kombat, airdrop and listing now. Let's dive into what this could mean for Hamster Kombat, a rising star in the crypto gaming world. The game's highly anticipated airdrop and listing could be at risk if Durov's legal issues lead to stricter regulations on Telegram. Given that many crypto communities rely on Telegram for communication and marketing, any disruption could delay or even jeopardize these key events. Players should brace themselves for potential delays or shifts in the airdrop schedule. If Telegram's operations are hampered, it might be wise to keep an eye on official channels for updates. Additionally, with the legal landscape around Telegram possibly changing, there could be tighter scrutiny on crypto-related activities, which could impact the broader market, including Hamster Kombat. Advice for Hamster Kombat players for now: players should stay informed and keep their ear to the ground for official announcements from the Hamster Kombat team. Expect some turbulence, but remember that the crypto world is nothing if not resilient. Be prepared for potential delays in the airdrop or listing, but also be on the lookout for alternative communication platforms that might emerge if Telegram faces a crackdown. In conclusion, this is one story you won't want to miss. Pavel Durov's arrest could be the opening salvo in a battle that will define the future of how we communicate online, and for the crypto community, it could also signal significant changes ahead. Stay tuned, because the digital world might just be in for a wild ride.